A lot of Niner fans coming in. I got out of there at 5. I had a 5:50 flight yesterday. 5:50 flight. Got delayed for about 10 minutes. But it just shows you so far. You walk out the stadium. You walk into the neighborhood. There's a taxi right there. Boom. Here's some cash. Let me get to the hotel, pick up my stuff, go straight to the airport. We were able to sit down, me and Anna, were able to sit down at California Pizza Kitchen, have a pizza. She had a salad.
I do love
got on
California
the flight.
Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah, had me watch the Sunday night game. Yeah, very underrated. So it was all good. In and out of LA, just like I like.
Yeah, just like I like. It's a beautiful experience, obviously, down there, because I've only had that one chance to go down there.
Right.
It felt like to me that the 49ers realized that they were going to have the home crowd. Just the way that game played. It didn't feel like they played a road game type of game plan. Throwing that much, like, would you see them throwing that much, hypothetically, in Philadelphia?
Right.
Like, I'm just using them as an example. I don't know. It just felt like they really had a good feel for what they were going up against yesterday. And the way that Aaron Donald gets neutralized, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Jake Brendel in particular. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if it's the combination. I thought Banks had a really good game.
Banks is legit.
I thought he had a really good game. Burford and McKivitz, it's not perfect, but I thought they held up pretty good yesterday.
Hey, there wasn't a lot of hits on Purdy. He got sacked the one time. Didn't get hurried a lot. When he did feel pressure, he knew how to navigate through the pocket.
Yeah.
But that's what I want to know, because we're talking during the break, and it feels like, I don't know, I guess it's just fandom. Because I don't get it. If I was a kid and they won 30-23 over the Rams, I'd be jacked up, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say, well, Purdy missed those deep throws, but you know what? 17-25, 206. The 2-minute drill before halftime, which really flipped the game, because the Rams could have doubled up on you.
Yeah.
They could have scored. You don't score. They get the ball at the beginning of the third quarter. It could be lights out. All of a sudden, you're down 2 scores, and you're saying, hey, Brock Purdy's got to rally this football team. But to go down at 75 yards with no timeouts and tie the game up on the last play of the first half with Shanahan, he made 2 ballsy decisions. The quarterback sneak before halftime and allowing Jake Moody to go kick a 57-yard field goal. The Ram fans behind me was like, oh, boy, he's going to let him kick it? Really? The rookie? I was like, oh, boy, here we go.
Even the short one late in the game, I don't know if you saw, but the turf gave out on him. He slipped almost kicking it, kicks it in, and then almost falls after kicking it. So this turf, I hate to be that guy. I'm watching all around the league. They got to do something about all these turfs.
Yeah. I couldn't believe Tennessee with the turf. It looks so ugly in that stadium.
I can't believe Tannehill's still quarterbacking for them.
But hey, Chargers going to charge you, though. Brandon Staley. How Brandon Staley, he snapped at a reporter yesterday for bringing up the Jacksonville game.
That guy sucks.
So, Brandon Staley is all training camp. I want us to carry that Jacksonville game with us. Just help fuel us in 2023. Reporter brings up the Jacksonville game and goes, Jacksonville has no carryover to this season. blah, 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 blah. I was like, yeah, Staley, you're done. You're cooked. You're 0-2 now.
Well, you know what I loved about right before halftime, B, is that we talk so much about when you have a 2-minute drill, completing that first pass for a positive gain or like a 5-year, just get the sticks going forward. Get your guys feeling good. It was a little tiny swing pass to Deebo Samuel, and Deebo runs upfield. I believe Jennings and Ronnie Bell were on the block.
Right, 23 yards.
It was just beautiful, and it's just like, all right, we're going to get the ball to our guy. Instead of drop back, survey the field, hit somebody for 15 yards down the field. Just take what the defense gives you, a simple little play, get your guy going forward. I thought that was a brilliant call by Shanahan.
Listen, I'm not comparing Purdy to Brady right now. This is not what I'm doing. I want to preface this next statement by saying that, because I know how some of you on YouTube go crazy. But when Brady used to start his 2-minute drills, it was classic, right? Mm-hmm. Quick little screen, little flare out. Let's just get something going.
Kevin Falk.
Let's get something going, right?
Yes.
8 yards, get out of bounds. 9 yards, get out of bounds. Here, Woodhead, here you go. And you see that with Deebo, and then boom, next play, Christian McCaffrey for 8-9 yards. He gets out of bounds. Now all of a sudden, you know what? Let's see what's cooking over here. Let's get the first down. Maybe we run the play. We still got a minute and a half left. We can run the ball here. All right, we know the clock's running, but let's get the first down and keep moving the sticks. And then, boom, let's take our shot. That shot to Jawad Jennings
was beautiful. The way he moved left in the pocket, knowing that the rush was coming, throwing the dart, like a layered throw, right, number one, down, and it was a touch pass, too, to Jennings, and protecting himself. Like everything you're looking for. He made the right read. He threw a guy open. He moved subtly in the pocket. He protected his body. I mean, that boom, boom, boom. All the checklists that you're looking for.
And then you get the DPI, the defensive pass interference there on Deebo Samuel to get the ball at the 1 yard line.
And Deebo looked like he came up a little, sore from the turf. I don't know if it was the back or whatever, because like he landed hard.
No, he did, but obviously he was okay.
I mean, he's a beast.
Look, he's a beast. So then you get to the 1 yard line. You throw an incomplete pass, and get a face mask, and next thing you know, Shanahan says, "You know what? We're scoring here. Mm-hmm. Forget the field goal. We're at the 1 yard line." Well, quarterback sneak, and that looked like an easy sneak.
If we're gonna, nitpick a little here and there, that's where I'd like to see them use Kittle and split him out wide, one-on-one. Like, what linebacker and what safety, what corner is guarding George Kittle in that scenario? Like,
right.
when it's like, let's say 7, 8, 9 seconds to go, okay, and it's a throwing situation, why are you not trips on one side, Kittle on the other? I'm not pretending to be Bill Walsh, but I'm just saying, like, that's where the Kelseys, the Gronks, the big predators at tight end, they get that split-out opportunity, and you just throw them up a ball, and it's a one-on-one. Either he catches it or it drops.
They will get Kittle back involved. He will be involved. There's some plays there for him.
He had a great block on the end around from Deebo.
There was a great block there. He's having a hell of a season when it comes to blocking, but I didn't catch it. How about the play-action pass that he had with Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
It was a great design by Kyle Shanahan. Purdy with the great, and that's the thing that gets a little underrated. We don't talk about enough. We talk about all the throws, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's short, intermediate, deep, but ball handling. When you're Peyton Manning with the play fakes, that's important to me. Purdy, when he fakes a handoff, it's really beautiful.
Yeah, he
really sells it.
Yeah.
And then his feet in the pocket. He's like a tap dancer at times. I thought he played a very solid football game. Because I walked out of there and you go on Twitter or whatever it's called now, and you're like, man, did Purdy have a bad game? And then you hear from Purdy, and we'll play this out in a little bit.
He had a great game.
He sounded like despondent.
Oh, he had a good game. Not great. But good enough to win. It's a divisional opponent. You're not going to play lights out every week. You score 30 points. You don't put the ball in harm's way. You don't take huge sacks. Why are people frustrated?